So I recently published a blog post that showed how to put ChatGPT into Podio, but it involved a little bit of code and some of you were reluctant to do the code part. Um, so we've decided to make this part of ProcFu, and you can now include ChatGPT in Podio anywhere. The first thing that you need to do is log into your ProcFu account, and in the Podio AI Assistant option, you need to enable it and select your organization. Once you've done that, go to Podio and go to the workspaces you want the AI assistant to be available in and add it as a member. Regular is fine, doesn't have to be an admin. The user is called AI by ProcFu, and if you look here, the email address when you add it is ai@procfu.com. Once you've added this user to Podio, you can start to use it. For example, this is a lead. I can assign a task and I'll call it evaluate, and I'll assign this to the AI user, that's AI by ProcFu, and I'll say, is this a serious lead or not? Once the task is created, the AI will start to work on it, and within a few seconds you should get a result. In the meantime, I'll move on to a different example where we have a help desk and the user has submitted an issue. And again, I can submit a task and say, call it help. I'll assign it to AI by ProcFu, and I'll say, can you see this user's issue and propose a solution? And we'll just send that off. In the meantime, I think that I heard a few pops, so let's look back at our initial task, and we'll see that an answer was supplied by the AI, and the verdict is serious. It's a high intent mid-funnel, and it gives you some reasons as to why. Going back to this task on the help desk lead or help desk ticket, if we look at the task that was assigned, the AI actually has steps to try and fix this Excel issue. We can even take this further and say, can you draft me an email response that I can send to this user? And while that's off in processing, let's look at a project. Projects are very big in Podio. We use them all the time. Part of the strength of the AI is that we feed it the item that you're on and all the related items. And you don't have to always assign a task. You can actually just mention it. So if I go AI by ProcFu, looking at the milestones of this project, do you see any risks? And we'll send that off. In the meantime, I think that we have a response that's come back here. Oh, not yet. Let's go back to our project. We're still waiting on this one. I hear a bunch of pops. I think that was back here. Okay, so we're back at our help desk ticket, and he's given us a nice little email. I can now go body that I can copy and paste into an email. And looking at our project, it's replied to the question I had, whether there are any risks. And you can use this in any workspace in your organization as long as it's connected to ProcFu and you have a ProcFu account. As I said, the context that is provided to the AI is the full item payload, so it knows all the fields and it knows all the related items and their field values as well. So it's super, super helpful.